Hello everybody, my name is jfavignano and this is Kona. Welcome back to another episode as we stand here by the fire in the tea kettle as we know that we can see now. We know what that means. You see the little eyeball thing that pops up to the left? That means we can see. That means we can't see. So if we open up the flashlight, we can see. See that? So thank you guys for leaving those comments so I knew what was going on. Let's make sure we don't miss anything here with using the flashlight. We didn't do that last time. We might be missing out on some valuables. You never know. You never know.
A chamber pot.
A chamber pot.
Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation.
Of course. Some socks. Don't need those. Can we jump on top of that? You know, I don't think there's a jump button. I have hit like spacebar and stuff like that and just, I don't think it is. I think it's like walking simulator instead of jumping simulator. But anywho, guys, happy Friday to all of you. We already looked at all this stuff. Let's go outside. I want to go out to where the boathouse is. Remember? The boathouse? I don't think we can go outside this way. We tried that last time and it wouldn't let us. In the dark, it is recommended to use a flashlight or lantern. Yeah, well, we know. We're not going to. However, what we are going to do is we are going to equip something here. I would like to equip some smokes if we've got them. Smoke them if you got them, but I'm not seeing them as of now. No. Let's get our rifle out since we're outside, right? So the thing is smoking cigarettes calms you down so you won't be all over the place whenever you aim. See how he moves around like that? Well, not only are we shivering cold, but yeah, we haven't smoked any cigarettes. We need to go smoke some cigs. I'm not condoning that type of activity, but we are going to go down here and do it because the game requires us to. And I know I have some in the truck. It's like I left my smokes down in the truck. We're gonna get them. Let's get withdraw. Where's my pack of smokes? I know I had them. Did we lose them? I think we might have lost them. Huh. Maybe we had them on us the whole time, but I don't think so. That's very strange. I thought we did, but let's look and see. We've got this thing, based on my observations. Remember that whole thing? That was just the way we're looking. See the little dotted line? Somebody told me, hey, Jeff, that's just how you're looking. That's not where you need to go. But we do want to go to Old Rosar. I don't think we can in the game yet because I think that we're going to hit those ETS style, you know, ETS 2 style things. So put that away. Nope. Put that away. I always get the same stuff out, don't I? I never learn. All right, what we got? Maybe we have usables. Maybe you've been yelling at me the whole time. There they are, cigarettes!
Carl, like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had more trouble breathing when he wasn't smoking.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Cigarette was his own personal breathing assistant.
Yes. His own breathing assistant, breathing personal. All right, well, so now we know how to use that. These are usables. It's like beer bottle, cigarettes, first aid kit. Now we know. So that's good stuff. Let's get our, we don't need a hatchet. I want to keep our gun out. Because see, now if we go like this, look how that, steady as an arrow, baby. Steady as an arrow. I knew there was a boathouse down here, and we're going to go check it out. We're going to brave the cold for it. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. I don't think I've said that since I was a kid. Why did that even come over my brain? I don't know. That sounded terrible, didn't it? I did not mean for it to. Western Atamepec. Atamepec. Anything out there? Can I shoot you dead? Nope, we're good. Don't fall in. We'll probably die. That looks pretty dangerous. Those look very, very cool. I love how that sound. I'm getting used to it now. Like when that thing pops up at the top, I'm getting used to it, so I'm not upset by it. Oh yes, we got more loot. Got that. Got some bucket of bolts. Got some needle nose pliers. Some things we are going to do today is we're going to head down the road. Yeah, see, this is an early access game. I must remind you all of that. So yeah, we have limitations to where we can actually go. And I don't think we're going to see anything else around this house. I'm going to do one more sweeperoo before we head out. Before we roll out. What's this? Looks like aircraft parts. Does that look like a Boeing 757 engine? No, okay, there's nothing there. More beer bottles of life. All right, so nothing. Yep, not following those tracks. I have a sneaking suspicion that because we haven't run into a wolf yet. And I think we're going to eventually, but I think if you follow those tracks, it might have something to do with that. I don't think we can go to the left out here. We're going to get in the truck. We're going to head down the road. So we're going to open up our map. Remember, we're going to, yeah, first warm up. That will be nice. Let's open our map up. And we're going to go look at these houses down there at the very bottom. You see where we first came down the road in the beginning? We're going to go and explore that area today. That is what we're going to do. Because I don't think we can go to Rosario's house because, or Rosary. It's probably Rosary because of this right there. Yeah, we cannot. It's like, no, access is denied, early access game. And I'm fine with it. So we're going to Dukes Hazzard, boys, over this bridge. I really couldn't believe that that thing didn't fall down on us. I really was expecting it to. And I'm kind of glad it didn't. That would have been a little more scary than it needs to be. The thing about this game is the eeriness of the game. It really does stem from the, you know what I'm going to go do? I'm going to go check this area right here. I'm going to check out underneath the bridge of Madison County here. But what makes the game so suspenseful and eerie is just the fact that, yeah, it's just cold, cold water. And there's no way to get down there. Yeah, there is right here. Is the blowing snow and not being able to see much. You know, having that blinding... Well, we can't get down this way. Is there anything over here, though? No, it won't let us go over that way either. I was just curious. We're going to head back to those houses. But, yeah, that's what gives it the eeriness, is just you have low visibility. I think I almost said lizability, and that's not even a word. That's not even a word. Back into the gas. Let's go. This truck got a damn radio? Nope. Wish it did. Oh, yeah, trees down. Let's go around it this way. Although, another thing, I have a sneaking suspicion that, you know, we found that person in the ice yesterday. Last time. Look at that. There's the truck. Actually, it wasn't even yesterday. It's been days since I played this game. Yeah. With that said, we saw that person in the ice, and I think we might be able to see him up here on the left again, but maybe not. Maybe we have to go back to that ice wall. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know for a fact, but it's possible. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. Let's look at our map. We'll see how far we are to this next set of houses. All right, we'll take the first loop. There's a little cabin up here on the left. We'll do that one next. All right, cool. Q is back, yep. All right, so we're gonna be looking for the roadways here. And somebody had pointed out that, hey, that giraffe with the top hat and the eye patch, or the monocle, that is actually an Imgur thing. So that's pretty cool. Let's check the mailbox. It's like, hey, we live out here. We're gonna get out and check the mail. See if FedEx came, see if my package came. No signature required. What do we got? Open this. Oh, we have a letter. The letter that Johnny Walker read. M. LaChance, following your complaints about the collapsed cavern in your property, there is nothing the police can do for you. We don't think DW Incorporated Manning so far from your property has anything to do with these events. Furthermore, according to the law, it is your responsibility to secure the perimeters around the cave so nobody gets hurt. Regardless, Pierre Vaujean, clerk, Sûreté Québec. That's as good as I can go with my French. And I've been asked that question. Hey, if you're in Canada, why are these signs like in a weird language? It's French, you know, because we're in Quebec and we're up here. And actually, I think we might be closer to Alberta. I don't know. There's a trailer and another flaming arrow of shit. I don't like it. But now we know the eye doesn't mean that we're being watched. That makes me feel a little bit better. But we got old Trusty out. Let's get it. Where you at? And make sure we're moving around. We might need to smoke another cig. I say we should smoke another cig just because we don't know what we're about to run into. And we have cigs. There's our stress level. See that? It's 77%. Another scary ass arrow.
Carl figured there was no more to it than simple hunt.
Oh, I couldn't even get it in time. I'm sorry. Well, we are going to take a picture of that, though. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. You know what to do. I don't know. Let's go back to this. Back to our wonderful rifle. And look at that. Steady as can be. Any sons of bitches out here, they're gonna get their faces shot the hell off. That's what we're gonna do. More wood there. Hello? 1555 lane. Oh, Icy McGicy's and his gun is scariness.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, close the door after you, why don't you? We have
The
another one of
otherworldly
these.
ice had struck again.
It's a person crap.
The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen
Somebody wanted me to do
in
this.
eternity.
Yes. Somebody really wanted me to try to get him out of the ice. Well, you can't, see? And the thing about the chainsaw is the chainsaw, you can't do anything with it. I went back and I couldn't do much with it. It wouldn't even let me pick it up. So that's that. I know last time everybody was freaking out about that. Let's get back to... Well, let's just keep this out. The hatchet's fine. Let's just inspect this. Oh, that was scary. That sound. No, not again.
Carl felt a cool, tingling sensation in his back. Another vision took over him.
Oh. I don't want to go in here. Hello? Woohoo! So this is where they were. This is
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Yeah, it was. I should come back later. There it is. Oh, I don't want to go upstairs. Shut that off. Shut that music off. Shut it off. I don't like that. Ooh, that looks scary. What's this? Okay. Bertrand Lachance, inspect. 1948. Okay. He said I'll come back for that. We're gonna go upstairs where the scary shit is. I know it is up here. Hello! Oh, there he is. He's up in his chest.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt
yeah.
a sense of dread in him.
Uh-oh.
Where'd he go? He ran downstairs.
There's nothing useful here.
Nothing there. Nothing there. It's just telling us a story. I think that's what happens. Like when we come upon these people trapped in the ice, we get this sensation. We can't use a flashlight or anything if you're asking those questions. I'm just kind of going at it. That is so strange. I think they're trying to tell us a story of what happened to him. That usually is what happens. Don't scare me like that, you freaky looking piece of shit. Ooh, I got chills. They're multiplying. And there's feed tracks uncontrolled. Hey, he had a woman.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Yeah, they look like they're in an argument. He's like, fuck you, I'm out of here. And that's probably not a good thing. Oh, please don't tell me he did something drastically
It seemed
bad.
like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
What is that about? You hiding stuff underneath there? I want that. Oh, yep, here it is. Let's read it. Oh!
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse,
Giselle.
was motionless, frozen in ice.
That's who it was. Giselle. Mother once told me when I first met Giselle. Alright, that's Gilles. I don't know. That I hadn't picked up the brightest bulb of the lot. And as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. I would say it's Gilles. I don't know. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gil can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is a way out of his league. But Gilles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I'm doing that on purpose, by the way. I'm not adding that in. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gil is a master of nothing. He is a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe as he keeps hidden in the fake wall, is which he stores these incriminating documents he intends to use, and I just can't come to grips with sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. It's true that Hamilton would have to find out the safe code first. The problem is that Gil himself can't remember the combination. To remember it, he has to trick up his sleeve. The first letter of his father's name, followed by 3 digits that I had to engrave on the back of his pendant. Who in the world can remember 3 digits? Gil, obviously. I think there's the pendant we found in the woods, possibly. October. Gil seems very agitated in his sleep, often hitting me inadvertently. I told him that this blackmailing thing would stress the hell out of him. That's the problem with imbeciles. Rough them up all you want, they still stick to their greatest genuine humanity has ever known. Hamilton will discover the truth and will be done for. We'll have to move to Val d'Or and live alongside Mignon. I tremble while writing those lines. I can't believe I'm an accomplice in this tragedy. I didn't do anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl. That poor young girl. Well, that's freaky. Okay, so we do know something. That we have come back to life and all is well. And we know there's gonna be a damn something waiting for us. Well, let's go ahead and just check the area, shall we? Inspect. A strong order of paint dissolver. Like, plunger. We'll close that. Don't need that. I love having my hatchet out. I feel so much safer with that in my hand. And, oh, yes, we'll take you. What we got down here? Anything? But, yeah, I mean, he was obviously part of some kind of cover-up thing, but that's her diary of her husband. And her husband seems the one that grabbed the, the rifle and ran out. Nothing there. All right. Alrighty. Oh, that is not... Yeah, that's not scary or anything. Look at that. Hello? Anything in here? Toolbox and nothing. We can crouch down there and see if there's... Nope, nothing there. Already checked all that. Phone. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. I don't even want to listen to it. Sounds scary. Whatever it was. Fill up bottle. We don't need to do that. Do we? Maybe we do. I mean, we're here. We might as well. No, we need a bottle. And I know we have some, but I looked in there already. We just knives and forks and stuffs. Oh, logs. Our weight's pretty much massively full right now. Yeah, I don't mind the dead body. We're just, doing a little bit of maintenance here. All right, that's all good. Can't crack you out of the ice. You don't exist. You're a figment of my imagination, I say. All right, back to this. I know before people are screaming at me, we need to go in here, remember? What could it be? Open the safe.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
All right, so we have something on our person. Let's see what it might be. Special items. We had forced cabin key. Nope, 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 nope. Nothing there. All right, we'll go back. There's got to be something that we have held on to. Usable. Equip. Nothing, 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 nothing. Equip. That locket thing that we were given. Journal. This is his journal. Oh, we've already seen this already. Let's see if it says anything. No, I don't need to do that. None of that. Ah, man, if only I could remember how to get that thing out. Maybe it's part of documents. Mysterious journal drawing, treasure map. Well, we kept all this stuff. There's the letter to Gilles. Yeah, from Montreal. Yeah. We read that earlier. Yeah, very, very strange stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna try to figure this out, and we'll be back at it. So it's the first letter of his father's name, followed by 3 digits. Okay, so first letter of his father's name. So I had to look back at my previous video to find that little locket thing and what it meant. We'll look at that in a minute. So the first letter of his father's name, which is B for Bertrand. So let's go ahead and get down here. B for Bertrand, which is right there. We'll validate that. And it's 739. So we'll go 7, and then 3, and then 9. Open sesame. And there's documents in there. What is it? There it is right there. Let's open this baby up. William Hamilton is a scoundrel like Seraphine Poudriere. He blackmails everyone in the village, starting with me. This document contains all the pieces of evidence proving that Hamilton bribed federal authorities as part of his acquisition of that damned mine. That he used to henchmen to intimidate members of the local populace is unlikely to get the attention of Montreal's courthouses. However, if it would so happen that some ministers saw their palms greased up to the hilt it would certainly be another story entirely. What a headline that would make. The English are all the same, we shall prevail. I have no idea what that means. Hamilton is not a scoundrel, he's a murderer. He acts like he has remorse, but I don't believe it. I think he'll pay a high price for his crime. I don't really believe in Merindians' magical powers, but I believe in their revenge. All right, so we read that. Is that it? Okay, yeah, that's it. So this pretty much just tells us, you know, Hamilton is terrible. We'll put that back where we got it. All right, so I think that's all we really needed to see from that. Let's look in here.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, what's this? Founded by Maurice Lachance.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Yeah, no kidding. Founded by Marius Lachance for more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lachance, is one of the Manastin's economic mainstays. Man, that's a tough line right there because I don't know how to pronounce a lot of that stuff. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't blooming as one was. Gilles Lachance, or whatever, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion. Yeah, his copper mine. So all about this mine. It's like a big, huge cover-up. Like, did he kill somebody? I don't know. This is strange, I tell you. Strange things. Strange things are happening. Like, oh, I heard a sound. Did you hear that? Hello? I can't run up the stairs either. Won't let me.
What a mess.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here.
Oh, I'm crouching.
The place looked barely habitable.
Anything in here? Got some clothes. Ooh, we got something here. What's that? Ooh, pulled a Roy picture. Ooh, he's like a ranger or something. He used to be the guy. Maybe he was a worker of the mine. A mine worker, if you will.
Many boxes scattered about.
Yeah, many
Carl
boxes.
didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Yeah, they just moved in and they just left.
Many boxes scattered about.
Many boxes scattered
Carl didn't
about.
need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Yes, we know. Harlequin romance novels. Okay. So Harlequin.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle.
It is
bound
Gilles.
together by the chains of conventional love.
Now we know how to say his name. I'm sorry, I said Gil earlier. It's Jill. It's Gilles and Giselle. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Probably, but we don't have that happening today. Instead, we have crazy things in the world. So, with that said, time to equip ourselves a rifle because I heard something downstairs and I don't like it. Oh, we could have turned the light on the whole time. Well, that would have been easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would have saved us a little bit of time. I don't think there was anything else besides in here. Oh, yeah, we'll take some Marlboros. Smoke them if you got them. All right, we did that. Almost forgot about that. So I guess this is secret stash. All right. What happened to my gun? Okay, I have my gun right here. Oh, I'm crouched. Or I was. Why is he not holding it right? I mean, he has it. We just can't do anything with it. Ooh, scarysounds.com.
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked.
So it left. They left in a
It's
hurry.
likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped.
We'll take that.
What a waste.
Yeah, I know, right? We do need to cook, probably eat food. Good Lord, I haven't even checked that in a
Looks
while.
like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
All right, I think we pretty much got this covered. Let's check behind the house. All right, let's get our weapon out. Maybe my guy's like freezing to death and that's why I can't hold it. Oh, he's all over the place. Well, you know what that means. Time to smoke a shag. Time to burn one before we go searching the perimeters of the home. All right, cool. Now we have that. We can get our rifle back out. I really badly want to shoot, but we just haven't had a need to do it yet. Though I tell you what, I will not mess around with any wolves. They will be shot on sight. Keep that in mind. There's this. Yeah, it's Giselle. Look at her. She's frozen in time. I have a feeling we need to go back to that wall, though. What's this? Ooh, a magnet. Oh, I can't take it? Oh, my weight's maxed. Let's go put some stuff in the truck. We need that magnet, though. I don't know why we do, but I'm thinking that we might need that. And we can get warmed up a little bit in the truck. How about that? I think that will be for the best. It will be for the best. It will be for the best. Let's get warmed up here real fast. So Carl will feel better. And then we're going to put that stuff in the truck. Air temperature's coming up. There we go. So it's like the mark of the beast where we see those flaming arrows. I don't like it myself. I know you don't. All right, let's put some stuff in here. Keep the pliers on us. Painkillers. We'll keep on us. Matches. Yep. Logs. Whatever. Lantern. Yeah, sure. Lamp oil. Yeah. Hardware. We can put that away. Flares. We'll put them away for now. First aid kit. We got 3 of them. We only need 1 on us. Fire starters. We'll keep a couple on us. Duct tape. Cigarettes. We'll put some in there so we don't lose any later. Beer bottles. We're going to throw those in there. Ammo box. We're going to keep that on us. Steak. We're going to throw that in the back of the truck. Polaroid film. Oh, too much stuff. That's all right. We need to put some stuff away anyway. All right, that'll do. That'll do nicely. All right, let's hurry up and grab that magnet. LaChance's house. Look how scary that house is. That thing looks pretty freaky, actually. Hey, there's trash over here. Oh, never check the old trash cans, do we? Anything in there? No, because there was nothing in there to begin with. All right, magnet, you're mine. We have a magnet now. I don't know what the hell we're going to need that for. We're going to try to free these souls. So, before we finish this episode today, we didn't get to go to the other house. We'll do that again. But we're going to go down to the ice wall and see if we can release these souls or something. I don't know why else that ice wall would be there, but this is the second person we've seen in ice, so maybe it does something. I could be completely wrong, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, creepy music starts. We go a-driving once again. I can't believe we have not run into any wildlife yet. That is really strange when you think about it. But I haven't gone looking for it, per se, so that's okay. All right, let's head down to the ice wall where it's freaky and scary and crazy. I say. I hope you guys have a great weekend. The weekend is upon us, finally. We are into town there. There's the general stores manager's truck. We're just gonna cut through here. We'll get some fuel later on if we need it. We're doing some rally racing here. Look at this. Over turn, over into crest, over dip. Right 40. Yeah. You get it. There's that road, and there's the freaky peeps. Freaky peeps. All right, but we're gonna go down to the ice wall and see if there's anything lurking down this way. I don't know. Maybe the car's gone now. I haven't been down here in forever. I'm sure the car's still there, though. I mean, see. There's still nobody around these parts. Hey, what you got here? You ain't got nobody around these parts, okay? There's the landslide. I'm telling you, I am not messing around. We are doing it today. We're gonna, usable, we're gonna smoke a cig as we walk this way. Now, there's some footprints and I do not enjoy personally. There's that ice that wasn't there before. Oh, should we document that, Carl? Perhaps he does want to. Oh, we're out of film. Never mind, we can't. Okay, let's get our weapon back out. Ooh, yeah. There might be some wolves hanging out around this area today. This is where the freaky ice wall is, right there. But will it change us once we get near it? I'm thinking it might. Thinking it might. Stress going through the roof.
Carl knew why he was suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions.
Yep.
The phantom, freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest.
Whoa.
Earlier, Carl had witnessed the tragedy that befell it.
We're like helping
Another
him to the
phantom
other side.
disappeared in the wilderness. Carl had seen what happened to it too.
Hi, Giselle. Look at that. And you two we don't know anything about, but I assume you're probably up there by Rosary's house or some stuff, but that's gonna be for later in the game. We can't do anything about it now. Wow. Well, we released them. Can you release me?
The further Carl moved away from the ice block, the more his senses came back to him.
Yeah, the more senses came back to him. Beta note, only 2 frozen characters can be found. See, there you go. And this is where that, oh, we took that piece of paper, that document, let's look at it here. Drawing treasure map. This is the freaky drawing that we don't enjoy. Yeah. Slenderman, Limosa, no thanks. Let's look what we got here. It was that, the treasure map. The treasure map. There's the treasure map there. Oh, so it's that spot where the general store is and all that. Or the cabins. It's back where the cabins are. Okay. X marks the spot, I suppose. So here's the ice wall. And we could go completely out and around that way. I think. Okay, so I think the 0 is where we're at now, because that's north. All right, so those little guys, let's look at our map and compare it. It's, yeah, the cabin A shacks. So down that way. Well, we know what we're going to do next time. We're going to go treasure hunting next time. That will be fun. All right, let's do the crazy stuff again. Yep. Ice wall's gonna, ice wall. All right, let's get our weapon back out just in case, there's a stupid little coyote waiting for us, or not coyote, but wolf. What the hell is going on? I'm lost. How did I get lost? I think I gotta go this way. How did I get lost? Woodlots? Okay, yeah, we are definitely lost. We're not going the right way. We need to go this way. I'm assuming. Okay, well, Jeff, let's just open the damn map up and see where we're at. We are here. Right behind me is my truck. Okay. So I just got a little thrown off here, is all. It's all right. That's all right. Let's get our weapon out. Always travel with our weapon. Weapon's hot. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Maybe I'm not doing it right. I'm moving away from the truck. Okay, so it's this way. How did I get so twisted around like that? That's so strange. We're gonna take a shortcut. It's probably a bad idea, but we're taking it. There's our truck. We just ended up going through the woods instead of the other way. Guys, that is gonna do it for this episode. I know we got some stuff done. We're learning a little bit more. Hamilton's, you're a crook, Captain Hook. So yeah, that's gonna do it. And we'll continue next time. We're going to go treasure hunting next time. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, somebody asked me last time if I could check that car. No, you can't. I've tried. We cannot do that. All right, this way. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Enjoy your weekend and take care.